Obviously, you had a lot of games last year with the Moose, with I think 8 regular season, and the 5 playoff. But what is it like now? Your second go around, and kind of starting out your pro career.
Yeah, I'd say I'm definitely more comfortable with the guys in the room. I know everybody now, and it was nice to come at the end of the season last year. But yeah, I'm still trying to work every day to get better and help the team win. So it was nice to get the first W last weekend.
From your perspective, having as good a training camp as you did and hearing the things that, I don't know if you heard the things that Rick Bowness said about you, talking about how you were a guy that wasn't really even on his radar. I'm not going to say that's exactly his words, but something to that nature. And now you're a guy who he now knows who you are, and you're a guy he's thinking about, if he needs someone, is going to be called upon. So what does that mean from a confidence perspective for you?
Yeah, it's very nice to hear him say that, and I think it kind of just goes back to my summer. I worked really hard this summer, and I had the mentality that I wanted to try to make the Jets in training camp. So I just kind of took it day by day, and I still know I had to get better. I'm working hard every day, like I said, but it's a great confidence boost that I'm a little bit more on the radar now, and maybe made a little bit more of a name for myself.
Is that something people don't necessarily take into account when a guy is, relatively speaking, young and gets dropped into a foreign city in a foreign country and has to kind of adjust to life? You're not just being asked to play pro hockey, you're being asked to adjust to a whole new lifestyle. So is that something that maybe sometimes people don't factor into the equation when you're trying to make this jump to pro hockey?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say, you always dream of playing pro hockey, but you never think about the day-to-day, and it's definitely different coming from college. You're more on your own now, and it's definitely better hockey, but you just have to be a pro every day. You got to treat your body right, you got to eat right, and just have a good mentality every day.
One of the things we've talked about with this Moose Club is how inclusive they are, and how whether you're a guy who's only played a handful of pro games or whether you're a guy who's played 10 years in pro, they treat everybody the same. How do you feel that this group has welcomed you to Manitoba?
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that right off the jump. Looking around the room, there's guys from all over and different experiences, but you wouldn't even know. Everyone's treated the same here, and it's kind of like a family all the way through management. So I'm definitely happy to be a Moose and part of the Jets organization.
What sort of adjustments do you guys need to make into the Iowa games? Obviously a strong third period in that last game, but what sort of adjustments are you hoping to make into practice leading into that Iowa series?
Yeah, I think we definitely need to pick up our second periods. Playing a full 60, we struggled both games. But I think we've had good finishes to games, so that's something to build off of, good starts too. So, just making a little adjustments here and there, just trying to become more of a team.